Love bugs. What's up, y'all? Listen, channel message. Many of you guys in this collective have mastered the art of giving. When I say you have tremendously mastered the art of giving, I ain't playing. I am not playing. Okay. Some of y'all have mastered it so much that you've become an overgiver. Okay. And I think what your spirit team wants you to understand is that they get it, right? In so many instances, and take this as it resonates, many people give because they want to be given into as well. All right, point blank, period. And, some people may frown upon that. It's like, oh, well, you only do it because you want someone to do it for you. Yeah, because we're not all there where we're able to articulate that is a reciprocal need, right? Nobody wants to bend over backwards and give and give and give and give and give until they're plumb empty or dry. And now they have nothing left for themselves or to give the next person. Okay. There has to be this sort of underlying healthy balance between how you operate collective in your masculine energy, which is all about doing and giving, okay, and in your feminine energy, which has more to do with being, okay, and receiving, right? Now, I want to talk to a subset of the collective here because what I'm about to say, I know is going to resonate with many of you guys. You're tired, okay? You are tired of being motherfucking tired, okay? And if this is you, I want you to rock with me. Drop down below in the comments and say, I'm tired of being tired, okay? Because that acknowledgement allows you to position yourself to think, well, what's the next fucking actionable item that I can do, that I can participate in, that I can put forth, all right? To stop feeling like I'm doing too goddamn much, okay? And if you like myself, you're an overachiever. I've always been an overachiever, y'all, okay? It's me against me. It's always been me against me, but if you want to throw somebody else in the hat, go ahead. Okay, but ain't no competition like the one that I'm gonna have with myself. All right, I'm gonna go hard as fuck when it's me versus me, which is all day, every day. All right, so let's talk about that. Overachievers. Okay, some of you guys like what comes, I'm hearing, on the outset of your gifts. You love the feeling, right? The receptivity that comes from the individual that you are gifting to. You love how they admonish you, how they acknowledge you, how they celebrate you when you're giving, okay? But who the fuck does that for you, collective? That is the question you need to be asking yourself. And this is not about developing a energy of bitterness, okay, or being frustrated or upset. This is about getting motherfucking real with yourself, okay? You cannot be the type of person who doesn't want to do it all alone, but when somebody comes to help you, nah, I'm good. What you mean you good? Threes could be significant. I'm seeing 339 on my timer right now, okay? But there has to be this connection. You have got to commit to the idea that in order for you to not give in the way that you've always given, which is to overgive, which is to heavy hand pour, okay? Let me just give you an analogy since we talking about heavy-handed pours, right? You go to a bar, you go to a lounge, and you walk up to the bartender, right? You know how you go to them neighborhood lounges and sometimes they free pour, right? They ain't measuring shit because they understand that as long as they're within the legal limits and all that kind of bullshit, blah, 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 that it's really about the engagement. It's about making the customer feel like they are a part of something, right? So you go to these establishments where they free pour, right? And you had a time of your life because you feel like it was more about the experience than it was about the cost per item for the establishment, right? Now, on the flip side of that, you go into an establishment, say you go to a restaurant and you decide you want to have drinks with dinner. They not hand pouring that. They not free pouring that. Okay, they measuring that shit off the tap or whatever else. You hear me? It's not the same feeling, right? Now, I'm not calling nobody an alkie because they want their shit free poured, or because they would prefer, or not an alkie because they prefer to just have it wet measured. All I'm saying is this: somebody got to eat that cost, okay? When you got an owner that loves its patrons and they want them to keep coming back, sometimes you're going to get a bartender that will free pour it. All right. But when your establishment is all about the bottom line, it doesn't always look that way. Okay. When you struggling to make sure that your bottom line is being met, it's not going to look like that. You're going to get 2 ounces of whatever in your margarita. You hear me? Take this as it resonates. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, angels. It's the same with you. If you keep giving, and pretending, okay, and faking a funk with yourself, like eventually you're not gonna end up empty, right? Especially if ain't nobody giving into you, ain't pouring into you, right? You're gonna burn the fuck out. You have got to allow people to come in to help you, collective. That is the message from your spirit team today. You can't do this shit all by yourself. And why would you want to? You in this beautiful ass energy, okay? Where you have people waiting to support your every effort, your ideas, okay? Your creativity. They want to be near you because you are the truth. All right? But you have to let people in. You're emotionally stable. So, the whole thing about it is your intuition is strong as fuck. But you can't sit on an island by yourself, okay? One person, one ruler, you become vulnerable like that. Bees could be significant. Brenda, Brandon, I've heard that a couple times this week. All right. Barry. I'm seeing the color royal blue or baby blue. Okay, North Carolina could be significant here. Michael Jordan. Okay, Jays, Jones, Jordan. I have a nephew that has that name. That's crazy. All right. Yes, we also got the strength card. Okay, you got to learn to trust yourself. Okay, in all things, the divinity within you is what's going to carry you. Okay, the color yellow could be significant. You are a courageous mofo. All right. And you're learning to have patience with yourself. That's an invaluable trait. Leo placements could be significant. All right. Ooh, that's a lot of cards. The number 5 could be significant. Okay, because change is on the horizon. All right. I'm seeing the numbers 3 and 2 as well. 3s and 2s could be significant. Yeah, we got the Hierophant here. Your spiritual journey is what is leading you forward, what is ushering forward, okay, this new beginning. The number 11 could be significant, 111 as well. All right. Yep. And we got the star card at the bottom of the deck. I'm going to end this here. We got the star card at the bottom of the deck. You are the star, baby. And I don't know, a star in the production, unless we about to do some type of new shit, all right, that doesn't require a supporting cast. You deserve the help that you desire, but you have to allow it to come in. Okay? You have to allow it to come in. It doesn't matter that in the past you could have worked with people who just fucked you over. Don't get me wrong, it matters, but at some point you got to let that go and you have to allow, okay, the new folks to usher in. Not everybody's going to be on that bullshit, right? Yeah. Do you got faith in fulfilling your dreams? Do you believe that your dreams can be fulfilled? Do you believe that you can fill your cup without you having to do all the heavy lifting? Okay, water signs could be significant as well. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Okay, water could be significant as well. Someone could have recently been baptized. Take that as it resonates. Okay, 9s could be significant as well. I love you guys. Until next time. Mwah.